Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna try something I've never really done before. I'm gonna carry, well, I mean, I've done it on like Zero, but I haven't done it on Maya. I have her equipped with nothing but sniper rifles and a B shield, Slago negative. We'll go with
There's
Heart
probably
of the
lots of
Ancients
each.
first, and a legendary Siren class mod. We're gonna run through Heroes Pass, try to snipe our way through, hopefully survive. I'm not guaranteeing anything though, because I've never done it this way before. This is the build I'm using. The problem being there's nothing to really help me out with survivability, so I have to rely on the O negative grenade to get my health back. I might tweak this depending on how successful this run is. Maybe take these 5 points and put them over here because theoretically you shouldn't really be in the midst of the firefight and should be killing things pretty quick between ruin and then with quicken and subsequence shouldn't need elated or anything, so sweet release should be plenty of heals. But let's give it a shot. All right, we're gonna get started here. Um, Starting off with two barking pimpernels, fire and corrosive. Corrosive pacifying pitchfork, whatever the damage prefix is, and a garnet droog because I never really used it and I kind of just experimenting, seeing what works, see what doesn't work, trying to get away from weapons that I fall back on all the time. I do like the pitchfork, but the only problem with it is ammo consumption, especially in a situation like this, carrying nothing but sniper rifles. Once I run out of sniper ammo, I have no backup. Um, that being said, if your four slots are equipped with the same type of weapon, the ammo drops in the game are weighted if you don't know. So if you have four sniper rifles, then you're going to get more sniper rifle ammo drops. If you have four SMGs, you're going to get more SMG ammo drops, and so on and so forth. So theoretically, as long as you play smart and you take your time, then you shouldn't really run out of ammo. But a high rate of fire gun like a Vlad off or a high ammo consumption gun like the pitchfork, you can chew through it pretty quick before you know it. The mistake I make here, though, is I used a sniper rifle damage relic, and I think later on I switch it out for a stockpile relic, and the loss in damage is negligible. I mean, I should have just started with the stockpile relic, but it is what it is. And like I said, this was just an experiment to see how it would work. So I do, like I said at the beginning, I don't have really any way to heal other than my own negative grenades. So I play pretty defensively through here, especially in a couple parts. I'll point those out when I get to them. Switch out a couple guns. This isn't a perfect run. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna do it a couple more times and see what happens. But this just kind of for a first run trying it like this, it wasn't too bad. I didn't think, but I don't claim to be like all elite at this game or anything. I just play it to have some fun. Um, Plus, after a year and a half, things kind of start to get like I love the game, but try to find new ways to play so it doesn't get stale. And I like playing as Sniper Zero. So I figured, well, let's try Sniper Maya. Now she doesn't have the sniper rifle damage boost that Zero has, but with the right skill set and the proper equipment, she can still be pretty devastating. I mean, you probably don't need to be, but it helps, especially with the limited pool of sniper rifle ammo or the sniper rifle ammo that you get. And right through here, especially, I played pretty defensively because this little spot coming up, things can turn south pretty quick because you have a couple RPG loaders, a couple exploding loaders. I've had the unfortunate instance of running across there, taking a rocket to the face, and you get up and you go back, and there's RPG loaders and Hyperion Hawks, and that's fun. So I kind of hang back here a little bit and try to keep some distance between them and myself, and get behind this scaffolding here. There is, a lot of people, I'm sure, like if you visited the forums or anything, there is Sniper Maya players out there. Like I said, it's just something I never really particularly messed with too much. I mean, I've used sniper rifles on her, but I always had backup weapons. I just kind of wanted to see if it's viable to rely on nothing but sniper rifles with her. And as a first run test, it's uh, it wasn't too bad. I don't want to say it's definitive that I could run through the whole game like this. This area allows me to keep some distance between myself and the enemies. I don't know how well this would fare in, say, like Southpaw's Demon Power or Bloodshot Stronghold, but maybe I'll try one of those next. Now, there is a downside to keeping that kind of distance between myself and the enemies. If something should happen where I would go down, like if this guy would have hit me when I was across the bridge, because he's got a fire, he's running away. He's got a sniper rifle with fire element on it. There would have been nothing I could have done. I would have went down and just had to respawn because I went with for some reason my train of thought was to use a grounded B shield in case I came across an electric barrel or something and accident and it went off or whatever. I should have went with an inflammable. I have one on me, but I didn't equip it right away. Actually, I don't think I equip it through this whole area. But out of the DOTs that you can get in the OP levels, the fire one definitely seems, at least in my experiences, to be the one that's going to down you the quickest. I mean, the other ones, depending on your health and your shield, may or may not put you down right away, but it seems like if you just walk past a fire and look at it, you're going down. Now up here, this is almost like it's almost like this level was made to snipe. They got all these nice little perches and bits of cover to put between you and Hyperion troops and everything. And although I get trolled pretty hard up here by the constructor that's coming up, which that was fun. I don't mind the challenge in OP8. I just don't understand some of Gearbox's decisions, and I'm not ragging on them as a company. They've had some hits and they've had some misses, but it seems like when it comes to this game, sometimes they don't. I don't know. Like Maya's had some broken ass skills since the very beginning that have largely. I mean, they're just now fixing the res glitch with splash damage from rocket launchers healing enemies after what, a year and a half that the game's been out and people have been bitching about it. They're messing with the B again because of how it applies to explosive damage, and they're doing some other stuff. But you know, people have legitimate complaints and grievances with certain aspects of the game, and They're like, oh, well, we're going to increase the health regeneration of enemies in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. Okay, yeah, because that's what people were bitching about. They weren't regenning quick enough. So I don't know what they're thinking at times, and I play the characters I play because they're fun. But I mean, if you want to face roll bosses, I mean, it's pretty simple just to pick up Salvador and get some good guns, and you're going to put them down in a few minutes. But I don't like playing like that. I think I have a Gunzerker, but I haven't used him in quite some time because he just kind of got boring to me. This fucking constructor, he doesn't want to run out of rockets anytime soon. He was bound and determined to shove a rocket up my ass for a minute there because that's all he did, and he succeeded. I mean, all in all, I go down a few times. I go in the fight for your life, but I mean, and I do get put down towards the end through a complete miscalculation and of my own, and I completely overlook something. I'll point that out when I get to it. But all in all, like I said, not the cleanest run, but for a first attempt at this, it wasn't. It could have turned out a lot worse than it did. I was actually prepared to have to do this 3 or 4 times to just make it through, but it is what it is. And I'm not gonna, if it's like one respawn, I'm not gonna redo it just to have a perfect run all the time. Sometimes as long as the point is conveyed, that's good enough. So I may try again, see if I can make it all the way through without getting put down. And like I said, it was a stupid mistake on my part and an oversight on my part. So I could probably come through here again and not have to be respawned at all. But I think before I do that though, I think I'll keep messing with this, see if I can fine tune it a little bit, and maybe try some of the other areas like Bloodshot Stronghold or Southpaw or something. Maybe Washburn. That's a pretty good sniping area. Or the Beatdown. Maybe I'll do the Beatdown. But here we go. Switch out the relics for extra health, which makes it harder to health gate, but makes the survivability a little bit better. This is another part where you got to be a little bit defensive with this particular setup because it's another area where things can go south pretty quick with those loaders. Because you get the 2 war loaders and then this big motherfucker comes out. Oh shit. And then you throw a grenade right into your cover instead of where you intended to throw it, and that doesn't help your cause either. I know who's down there. I'm trying to get better at using the numbers keys to switch guns. Usually I just scroll through them with the mouse wheel, but I gotta unlazy my left hand and start using my number keys a little bit more to get take some of the screwing around out of the equation. Now up here, this is like what I was saying earlier about hanging back. I hang back a little too far, and it kind of it's gonna bite me in the ass here in a second. because I wanted to stay back because I knew he was being dropped down, and I didn't want to go running right in there and into the midst of things with that constructor down there. Did it again with the grenade. This guy, he was pretty, this constructor was pretty hell-bent too on trying to get some missiles up my ass. I really do like the pitchfork. I like it better than the sloth. It seems to be a little bit more stable. Like I said, the only problem is the ammo consumption, but it chews through this constructor pretty good. I got nervous there though because I was getting low on ammo. But we trade blows back and forth a little bit here because I keep shooting his rockets out. I think I finally got him that time. Nope, he's still out there. Yeah, he's down. But here, some loaders spawn and these stupid surveyors, which anybody that's run through Digistruct Peak enough to get to OP8, we all have that hatred of surveyors now. But I was concentrating too much on this surveyor. There was a Hyperion Hawk down there that I completely missed and didn't take into consideration that that could happen. Take care of the surveyor there. Thought it was coming up, but I mean, it's right around here somewhere. I just turn around and take a rocket right to the face. Oh, maybe that's what happened. The turret got me, and then immediately, as soon as I get up, that happens. And I didn't realize till it was too late that he was right to the right of me. I could have probably, if I would have realized he was there sooner, I might have been able to get back up. Or a Hyperion Predator, not a Hyperion Hawk. My mistake. But either way, they can ruin your day pretty quick. So that was my one respawn through this area. Which I mean, like I said, I guess it could have gone a lot worse than it did, and I could have probably tried to clean up my run, but it wasn't too bad. Shit happens. I was a little pissed at the time, I'll admit that, but it is what it is. Nobody. But go down here and clean out these remaining few guys, and that'll be the end of this run. Another surveyor. I mean, I hated surveyors before Digistruct Peak, but that just made it even worse. My noob self gets stuck on a rock. That's always fun. Poof. That was kind of like the perfect way to end that that one single headshot to the last Hyperion troop with a Snyder. But yeah, so that was my little experiment with an all sniper rifle Maya through Heroes Pass, and like I said, I'll, pro- I'll try to maybe try to clean up this run and give it another go. We'll see what happens, but for now, that's it. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.